Rua Direita, Carlos Eugênio,施督憲正街. Down on Main Street, Carlos Eugênio. Oh, down on Main Street, Carlos Eugênio. Down the caminho, Carlos Eugênio. Caminho, down Carlos Eugênio. Going down now, down Rua Direita, Carlos Eugênio. Oh, down that glorious, beautiful caminho, down that damn beautiful caminho. Rua Direita, Carlos Eugênio. Carlos Eugênio. Oh, down the caminho, down Carlos Eugênio.
Okay, so this dragon's head right here, this kind of marks the beginning of this part, and also where Rua Direita Carlos Eugenio is at. And today is the pedestrian street through part of it. So we're gonna walk down it, and then we're gonna see what it looks like with the pedestrian street. So you can see part of the dragon. You can also see the scales as well, right? So that's sometimes referred to as Dragon Park. And we're gonna show you some of the shops, because usually there's busy buses and cars coming by here. There's even a K-pop shop. We'll highlight that as well. So stay tuned, and let's put this up on the map so you can see exactly where we are. Oh, this is kind of interesting as well. Let's capture that as it comes by. There we go. Okay, we got another slice of Macau for you. Let's put this up on the map so you can see exactly where we are. Without further ado, let's just get right into it as if you're there yourself. Another slice of Macau. So the dragon, there's our little mascot over there. We're gonna be walking down that way in a minute. But on the other side, we have the Dragon Park, which is right in here. They even have a little tourist booth set up today. Then you have this big pavilion right there. You have a nice plaza. You even have some kind of cool looking buildings. And then Taipa village is all within that area. I mean the bulk of it is that. So there's all these little alleys like down in that way, down that way. There's about 5 or 6 small little alleys. And that marks the beginning of our street. And the other street that also is a marker is Kunigai, which is this busy food street. But we're gonna come back to here. That's gonna be our focus. Before we go down it, this goes up to the casinos. It also goes up to a church, and there's some colonial buildings up that way as well, which are kind of interesting. This one right here has all these K-pop references, so you can see Blackpink, Stray Kids, ITZY, Big Bang, and then they also sell a lot of K-pop stuff inside this shop. So you can see it says Oseo Oseo. This is like a welcome, luggage, ice cream. So yeah, really busy. And usually this is always, usually there's traffic people right here, like policemen will have to come, stop people because they'll walk into the streets quite a bit because the sidewalks are so narrow here. So it's kind of an interesting, unusual day because of the holidays where they just made it into one big pedestrian street. So now everybody can walk across into here, no problem. So yeah, this is really, really unusual. And this particular street is not our target street anymore. It's it would go into it though. And you see it's also pedestrian today. I'm just gonna take a look here real quick. We have this little kosho. So these little ones go up into the up into some other interesting stuff as well. But our focus is Carlos Derecho Street. Let me come over to this side, I guess. Okay, so now we can walk into the street where we can never walk usually. Okay. So there we go. Rua Direita Carlos Eugénio is the full name of it. Then you also have some things on the side. So you have the K-pop store. Some of these will go both sides, I think. The street on the other side is quite like this old town. They'll go up to the top. Come over this way a little bit. But this one will have another entrance on the other side of it. There's our mascot down that way. And there's our Dragon Park right there with all the scales and everything like that. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. It's usually always buses and cars coming through here. So I'm going to walk into this alley briefly. So this overall, you can see that there's more K-pop references, Asian fun, and then this one will go right through to the other side. Wow, this is really wet right here. That is like really, really wet. We had a typhoon today, so I think that might have been flooded. Okay, and in this area there'll be a lot of K-pop references. Macau's some kind of concert here. Luhan. So you'll see a lot of K-pop fans everywhere these days, and they'll all be taking photos of those references like that. Okay. Let me see what they're taking a photo of down here. Oh, because of the mascot. So the mascot's walking down that way. It's kind of cool. Okay. So we're gonna keep on walking down our target street. I always like to stay faithful to it. And then here's that Dragon Park is the I think the real name is kind of a longer name. It's like a Portuguese Porta e Sousa, I think, something like that, named after a governor. But I think they'll just call it, maybe in Chinese it's like Dragon Park, maybe. Not 100% sure. We are going to keep walking down this way, but there's also these little tiny little alleys. So this one will go, and then on the other side would be that other building. Old Town will be connected over that side, so there'll be another entrance over there. Okay, let's take a look and see what else we got here. It's like some kind of basketball. What is this? Pinto. This street is down that way, so it looks like they're doing some events all the way down. So it must be promoting. We're in the middle of the street of these three streets, and these three streets are the first one that we didn't walk down has a different name. This one is Derecho Carlos Eugénio, and then the third one is Mendez Pinto. Let me see, that smells really good. Let me just take a look at this real quick. So, okay. So a lot of them will be getting these.
不要去澳門啦，你打唔聽啊？
So kind of a cool looking space too. So yeah, this is actually cut off to traffic today. And then this actually goes up into this other street called Cortel Street. It goes up around. Pretty cool. So those are all pedestrian streets today. And then we're gonna keep on going up, and then there's our street name right there, Rua Direita Eugénio. And then it kind of wraps around a little bit, and it goes to a firecracker museum. And I think that they have some, there's our street sign. Circus. I think this is another kind of K-pop reference. Premier is a bar that's open in the evening. A lot of expats that go there. This is a fish restaurant to the left. A lot of people from the mainland that want good fish will come here. So they'll actually drop them off in taxis and vehicles and such like that. There it is. And this whole space in here will kind of get that. Here's another Portuguese place. This was Amália. I think it's relatively new. Casa de Pinheiros de Taipa. It's a association of some kind. Japanese restaurant. Castiço, Portuguese. So we've seen a few Portuguese restaurants already, and there's another one. And this Hanoi is a Vietnamese one. It came during COVID, and it's been immensely popular. It's actually always highly recommended. And I've never been able to eat there because it's so crowded all the time with people. It's so popular. And then they also opened up this little courtyard in here. This wasn't so busy with different locations until after COVID, approximately. And then they converted it into kind of interesting stuff. But the apartments have been here, so those are a mainstay. But this is new. This coffee shop is new. You see. Just kind of take a look real quick. Just want to see what's. Oh, it goes up into houses. I didn't know this was like this. I've been here 12 years. I didn't know that there's a little stairwell up to these several small houses right here. Learn something new all the time. I will have to film the little alley in a different way sometime. That's kind of runoff from the water. Huh. Let's see. So kind of cool. So Hanoi is to the left, the Vietnamese restaurant, and then to the right is another one. A lot of people will take pictures in front of this Macau logo. You kind of capture it like this. There's Hanoi, and then there's that one as well. And then down that way is to a parking garage, that all the way down, and then around the corner is a firecrackers museum, which is that yellow one. So we're going to be going in that direction in a few minutes. But that's all part of Rua Direita Eugénio as well. And I think we're going to get some events up there as well, so you can see the giant duck. Let me just try to capture the street sign real quick. Those will go on my thumbnails later. This one used to be an Italian restaurant, and now it's a used to be like kind of a fusion, but now it's a Thai restaurant. It's actually quite new. I think it's boat noodles, I think. Looks busy. And then this one right here, that used to be a vegan restaurant called what's that name? There's a vegan restaurant that was here for many years, and it was extremely popular. And then that closed, and now it's like a healthy living and a wine shop. But the I still see the previous name sometimes. This is interesting. For sale. It's kind of nice. So to the left is the Firecracker Museum. And it looks like they have some events up there, so we're probably going to be walking that way. Wow, we're already at 12 minutes. Let me just kind of walk and do this temple real quick, the shrine. Very, very beautiful. Then this is Carmel. So up the top is a church up there, and then you also have the museum houses on the other side, and then an ecological lake that you can walk and like capture lily pads and such like that. And it overlooks Cotai Strip Casino. It's definitely worth its own video. But this video is pretty cool too. So in short, Taipa has quite a few places that you can check out. And you can see this one has some artwork to the right. We're going to capture that as well. So you can see those stairs. So they're going down the stairs right now. But some of it is like painted where there's like cats, different stuff in there. And that goes up to that Carmel as well. Basically it goes up a hill, then it overlooks the other side. But our video is getting a little bit long, so I need to get to the end of the street. It's so unusual that I can walk down this without cars coming. This is a Firecracker Museum. I'm not going to walk down it, but I think they have some events and different things going on. I filmed it a handful of times when it first opened, which was around the COVID time period. This is a Japanese restaurant, and I think that there was stuff up there. It used to be a coffee shop. I've been here for 12 years, so I'm seeing a lot of incarnations of different things. So now I'm starting to say the words used to have. So it looks like up here there's kind of a some kind of basketball tournament thing. And then this is going to be the end of our street right there. Finally I can capture it perfectly. And then this is the other street. So I read a sign back there. It said this street had basketball, and that's what that's all about. And then if you go, so there's kind of this hill too. So some of those shops, they go up this hill, and they can go. There's lots of references that go that way. Okay. So this was our Target Street today. Perfect. Usually there's always so much traffic, so many cars, and today it was nice and clear and easy to film. Another slice of Macau.
Down on